All right, 1, 2, 3. I want to focus. I'm ready. Wait. واحد اثنين ثلاثة. There, I learned something else. 1, 2, 3. واحد اثنين ثلاثة in Arabic. Something for you guys to do since I always go 1, 2, 3 action. Anyway, back to the point. Yeah, so action. Yeah. So I have a funny story about how I thought up for this video today. You guys are gonna love this. So yesterday I was just struggling to sleep, and well, I couldn't go to sleep. And me being me, I literally said to myself, you know what, let me just wake up and do past med. Now you may be wondering, well, if you're not just struggling to go to sleep, why don't you try to go to sleep a bit better? Why are you waking up to do past med? Let me explain it to you. Well, this is the topic of this video, which is sort of sleeplessness. I know I called it insomnia, but it's like, you know, clickbait. Insomnia is something else. It's a whole actual diagnosis. The reverb in this room is atrocious. I still need to get soundproofing done right. I'm sorry guys. Yeah, you're gonna hear a lot of echo for a few more videos until I sort out the soundproofing in the room. But anyway, back to the point. This sleeplessness is really affecting my brain clearly because this video is going from one topic to another. Anyway, yeah, so sleeplessness. Medicine and medical school, a lot of people get insomnia, but that's an actual diagnosis. But a lot of us experience sleeplessness from day to day because of what we experience in medical school and how our life is like. And then when we graduate, it's the same thing. So last night, I was just struggling to go to sleep. I was trying to, and well, I woke up at 5 o'clock. Barely, well, I was like half asleep the entire night, and I was like just moving around the bed. I knew I was trying to sleep and I just wasn't. So I woke up at 5 o'clock and you said, you know what, let me just go and do past med. So I woke up and then I started doing questions, and then around like 6:30, 7 o'clock, I was like, you know what, let me actually try to get some good night's sleep and actually sleep for a few hours because I'm going to record a video tomorrow, well today, and do some work. But, so why was I struggling to go to sleep? Well, I have an exam coming up. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what, I haven't been revising enough, I need to study more and more and more. And so because of that, my brain was just focused on studying. And here's the thing, this is not the first time this happened to me. And it's not the last time that happened to me. For a lot of people who have tough situations, stress and anxiety happening to them, they know what I'm talking about. They all know that, you know, if we have an exam coming up, they're going to be sleep deprived before the exam. Heck, a lot of people even get insomnia because of this stuff, because of the constant stress and anxiety. They get constant sleep chronically for 3 months. That's literally the diagnosis of insomnia. You need to have it for like 3 months, like 3 times a week. And med school can cause that. Luckily for me, I'm blessed from God, that hasn't happened yet. But back to the point, the basics. A lot of us are going to be sleep deprived, and a lot of us are going to need a good night's sleep one day, and yeah, medicine is not going to let that happen. Now, this is what I mean by a lot of us will experience it. From first year, I remember my first exam, even though it was a mock, a lot of people even came in, and I remember talking to them, and a lot of them had 1 or 2 hours of sleep, and I was in the same situation. I'd be thinking about the exam the night before, and I'd be tumbling around in bed scared, even though I was like telling myself, Abdullah, relax, you know, you've got this, calm down. My brain just wouldn't let me calm down. And that's the thing with this sleeplessness because of stress and anxiety. And here's the funny thing, a lot of us were sleeping normally the nights before, comfy in our beds, like little sheep. But yeah, a lot of us were feeling happy and relaxed for the week beforehand, sleeping wonderful sleeps, 8, 9, 10 hours even for some people. Comes the night before the exam, and we're all screwed. We all can't sleep properly. But that's the thing, that was in first year. You would expect for me to sort of improve myself since then, right? I would have figured out a quick and easy solution on how to sleep properly before a stressful event. Yes and no. Yesterday I was sleep deprived because I was worried I wasn't studying enough, but my exam is literally in a month away. So I'm still not sleeping properly a month before the exam. I'm still stressed from it. So yes, I have thought of ways of how I can overcome this, but it's still something that will plague us, and yeah, it's still plaguing me right now. So I have 3 solutions on how I can sort of help myself go to sleep in these tough situations, and even help you guys. But yeah, so what are my 3 solutions? First and foremost, I like to sort of give myself a good sleeping habit. A good sleeping habit is necessary for you to go to sleep properly before a stressful situation, like your SJT, like your progress test or something, like an OSCE. And I like to sort of practice my sleeping pattern a week in advance. I like to teach myself I'm gonna go to sleep at 9 a.m. Jeez Louise, 9 p.m. and wake up at, I don't know, 6 a.m., 7 p.m., 7 a.m. So sleep deprived, I can't even get the times right. Anyway, but yeah, so a week before a stressful event, I would like to get my biological clock on time. I like to give myself a good routine. Again, humans are creatures of routine and habit. And so that really takes me on to the next thing, which is reduce the stimulants you take before sleeping. Whether that be before the day before, like a stressful event, or the week before that event as well. Before you go to sleep, don't go on your phones as much. don't drink caffeine. A lot of people actually still drink caffeine during nighttime. I don't know why. Yeah, and relax. Just read a book. Just relax. Make sure the lighting isn't bright. Make sure it's sort of warm, relaxing lighting. Just stop stimulating yourself and stimulating your brain to be awake and turned on. Just prepare yourself for sleep. And yeah, so that will help you just prepare yourself for, like I just said, sleep. I'm just repeating myself. I don't know why. Anyway, but then the third tip, the third and most important tip that I can really give you guys, because again, I'm in 4th year medical school and I've been experiencing the same stuff since 1st year, is just accept it. You know, it's just part of your routine now. It's part of who you are now. You're gonna have to accept the fact that you're going to struggle going to sleep sometimes, and the fact that medicine just gets harder from medical school onwards up to consultanship and yet so on and so forth. You're gonna have even more sleepless nights, and you're just gonna have to find ways of coping with it better and better. So yes, you're gonna find it harder to go to sleep, but at the same time, you're gonna be figuring out ways of how to cope with it that are better than they were when you first started with these struggles of sleeping. But you just have to accept the fact that, yeah, it's gonna get harder, and you're just gonna have to find ways of coping with it better. So yeah, I hope you guys have found this helpful, because I'm sleep deprived, and a lot of people could be worried the fact that they're being sleep deprived before an exam or before like a major event. But I'm just here to tell you it's normal. You know, we all experience it, and we're all going to experience it for the rest of our lives. It's part of, you know, humanity, so anxiety and stress. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you all in the next one.